I think higher education is caught in the same crossfire that I think we all are as a society, which is we spend a lot of time talking past one another about the key issues that matter. And I think there's a lot of commonality among Americans, and we tend to want to focus on the differences as opposed to what we believe in and what we share in common. So we did some polling with an organization about 2 years ago now called Public Agenda, in which we tried to get at the questions of where Americans actually agree on higher education as opposed to where they disagree. And there's lots of broad agreement, it turns out. One of the things that Americans agree on broadly, irrespective of political party, is that higher education, post secondary education matters. It can make a difference both to individuals and society. Vast majority of Americans, Republicans and Democrats, believe that we should spend more on public higher education in order to produce the outcomes that we want. And a lot of Americans believe that it is a very unaffordable system for which the colleges and universities have failed society, and we've got to do a better job of delivering on that. And yes, there are questions about which credentials matter and how do we know that they matter. And I think that is part of the next phase of this, is that my view is that all post-secondary education is good to a certain degree because it helps people not only navigate the labor force and the changing nature of work, but it also helps them become better citizens and better, civic actors and participants in their communities, etc. But there are differences, and we should be transparent about where those differences lie. Some credentials are more valuable than others, and some of that has to do with bachelor's degrees versus associate degrees versus certificates, but some of that has to do with which bachelor's degrees, which associate degrees, which certificates. And I think those are appropriate conversations for us to be having.